Often when I ask interior designers about what are their social media goals, they answer with getting new clients. But having people book a discovery call directly on Instagram is quite rare. And usually it takes some time for people to feel comfortable and trust your business enough to take a step to become a paying client. Now, although regular posting is needed if you want your profile to perform well, posting content doesn't have to be the only way to market your business on social media. In this video, we will look at 5 ways for how you can boost your chances of getting new clients with social media. Hi there designer, it's so nice to have you on my channel, and if you are a regular here, welcome back. My name is Simona and I help interior designers get new clients with social media by teaching you strategies, creating resources, and sharing best practices that I've tried and tested over my 12-something years in social media marketing. This video is all about how you can attract new home decor clients with social media outside of just posting on Instagram. It's kind of a spiritual successor to this video, but if you haven't watched it yet, don't worry, you can also watch it after this one. So without any further ado, let's get started. When it comes to popularity of various social media platforms, Facebook isn't what it used to be years ago. That doesn't mean that it's completely dead though. It's just that the nature of marketing a business on Facebook has changed. And while before it was enough for a business to have a Facebook page and post content there, it's just not enough anymore. The organic reach for Facebook pages is declining. People spend more time on Instagram and TikTok, and those who still are on Facebook prefer to interact with posts from their families and friends instead of business pages. That being said, Facebook groups are quite an exception and something that is worth spending your time on, as groups have a much stronger community aspect than business pages, and people use them when looking for information or service providers. Their time is much better spent on being an active member of a few neighborhood groups, rather than trying to gain followers with just a fan page. In groups, you can introduce your business or answer questions from members that concern interior design, and your posts will stay in the group and will be searchable by new members a long time after posting. Just a word of caution, different groups have different rules, so make sure you stick to them so you don't get kicked out. This might mean that self-promotion is only allowed on certain days, or that you can't link to your website unless someone asks you to do so. Let me know in the comments how many groups you are in as a member, and if you ever promoted your business in any of those. And if you haven't watched our previous video on Facebook for interior designers, make sure you watch it next. Here's a question for you. What kind of an Instagram account are you using? Is it a personal one, a creator, or a business profile? Switching to a business or a creator account might benefit your business for a number of reasons, including being able to schedule your content in advance, having access to analytics, having the contact buttons, and the possibility of doing brand deals. And it's not only Instagram where it makes sense to switch to a business account. Let's take Pinterest. With a Pinterest business account, you get access to analytics and can evaluate which from your pins performed really well. You can also set up ads, create rich pins with additional information about your content, and so much more. So if you are still using personal social media profile to promote your business, consider making the switch and use the benefits of business accounts to your advantage. Client reviews, also known as testimonials, are the best kind of a social proof that you can get for your interior design business. People need to trust you before they book a discovery call, and seeing how you solved other people's design problems will help you gain that trust. Ideally, asking for client reviews should be a part of your project workflow. This way you can make sure that you have a regular stream of testimonials after every project you finish. You can do all sorts of things with reviews and testimonials. Display them on your website, highlight them in your brochures, or post them on your Instagram feed, where they can be found by prospective clients. To save time, you can use Canva templates to turn your testimonials into graphics. Just make sure that the look of your graphics stays consistent and that they always match your brand colors and font. Building industry connections and expanding your network on social media is another way how you can grow your brand while increasing the chances of getting new clients referred by other businesses in the industry. You can do brand collaborations, shout-outs, or just start direct conversations with trade professionals such as contractors, realtors, or architects in your local area. If you don't feel entirely comfortable going to, let's say, your local real estate agent to introduce yourself, doing so online might feel much easier and can be an easy start for networking further. Oh, and when you are engaging with other professionals in your niche, make sure that you leave thoughtful comments on their posts rather than just liking their content. Their followers might be your target audience, and commenting is a great way how to get in front of their eyeballs. A tip for virtual designers. Use Pinterest to drive traffic to your website. This tip is for those who offer virtual design services or who have an online shop, let's say with home decor accessories like cushions or furniture. In other words, for those designers who are not relying on a local market but serve clients from various locations. For these, building local relationships isn't as important as maintaining high traffic to their website and turning that traffic into client leads. Now, there are several ways how you can boost website traffic, but when we talk about social media, Pinterest is one of the top sources to focus on, especially with its user base being so heavily skewed towards interior design as one of their main interests. The reason why Pinterest can be a great source of website traffic is that it works more like a search engine compared with other social media platforms. If you create pins about topics that your ideal clients are interested in, you can drive them to your website without having to build a closer relationship with them. And Pinterest will keep driving people to your website long after you pinned your images there. For extra exposure, pin your images to group boards that are relevant to your business or your design niche. Okay, let's recap the most important parts of today's video. Join neighborhood groups on Facebook to promote your brand and build your presence there. Make sure you follow the rules of the group and promote your business in ways that are allowed in that group. Leverage all the tools that business accounts offer, such as analytics, additional contact buttons, and advertising options. Just the access to analytics alone would be worth switching if you can use the data to create more engaging content for your audience. Ask your past clients for testimonials and display them on your social media feeds. This kind of social proof will help your followers gain trust in your business and make a step towards becoming an actual client. Use templates to save time on creating testimonials and make sure that your graphics stay on brand in terms of colors and your brand fonts. Make connections and build relationships with other professionals in your industry. Networking online can be easier than face-to-face, especially if you are a new designer. Once you establish a contact with your local realtors or contractors, you can move on to shoutouts and brand collaborations. And finally, if you are a virtual designer or have an online shop, use Pinterest to drive traffic to your website. Compared to other social media platforms, Pinterest works more like a search engine, and your images, aka pins, take a life on their own once they are saved on Pinterest. Make sure you create graphics about topics that your ideal clients are interested in, so they attract new people to your website long after you pin them on Pinterest. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it inspired you with some new ideas to try, please give it a thumbs up. You can also support me by subscribing to this channel and sharing it with someone else. And if there is something that you missed, let me know in the comments. I want to know what you would like to see and learn more about. If you have any questions, you can always catch me on Instagram or join our Facebook group. Every week we are sharing new resources and easy social media tips that you can try for your business. Okay, that's enough of me talking for today. Thank you so much for watching. Do hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and I will see you next time.